to be a downer. We're just sitting here talking about television. Rachel and I were reminiscing over a particular episode of Friends that we both like. And Michael McKeon's in it. He's in, if you've missed, Best in Show, Spinal Tap, some legendary stuff. And he played Lenny in Laverne and Shirley 100 years ago, back in the 70s. And I was saying, not to be a downer, he's the last surviving cast member of Laverne and Shirley.
Way to start off a Monday.
It's a Monday. Big time downer. Well, I have a whole list of shows. I do. I'll put it later on the grid.
Yeah.
I'll do it later on the grid. There's a whole list of shows like there's only one survivor left. Who will be the last survivor on this program?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and Biggie's out.
Well,
yeah, he's not here today. Yeah. Didn't get awakened by that news, but my phone was laying next to me about 3:05 a.m. and suddenly it lit up. Bzzz. I was like, I told my wife, Biggie's out. That's it. He ain't coming today. Fluid. The culprit is fluid.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. He wants to come in here with no shoes on. We just will not. It just
can't allow that.
Apparently, there are regulations. And, mixed emotions on this. Of course, you hope for him to get better. But it's frustrating when we lose such a huge part of who we are. And earlier today, Rachel missed this. BB Shea did too. He wasn't in the room. I was sitting in the office. It was about an hour ago, a little over an hour ago. And our colleague Katie came walking in. And she's like, very chipper. Good morning. She's the one that told me my windows were down last week on the minivan for no reason. They just rolled themselves down. So she reports these kinds of things. And she came in and said, good morning. Welcome to a new week. She's very upbeat. I like her very much. And I said, well, Biggie's out today. She said, why? I said, because he's overweight. He's fat. She said, well, if that's the case, can I go home? And I said,
No,
you cannot.
Not even close. Not even close. So we just updated his big board to 14, 16 days, something like that. And he's back to
we're on 9 days. I don't even think we made
he
double
didn't make
digits.
double digits. You're right. He didn't make double digits. So he's out today. We're hoping to see him back in here tomorrow. That's where we are as we start this program. Not to be all down and out and everything. Here's something good we were just talking about. I like this too. Rachel said she has strong feelings about the World Cup, which she made very clear one day last week. You loathe soccer. You hate soccer. It's boring.
And I can't believe we're pretending that we don't hate it.
We don't hate it. Yeah.
Just a bunch of phonies.
Yeah, BB Shea got swept up into that.
Because, he's one of the people. That's why he's so offended by it.
I know.
I've been loving watching the sport. I think it's been fun.
I don't know how anybody can watch
Are
it.
they paying you?
They should be. I wish.
I don't know how
as
anybody
much
can
money
watch
as I put into it.
It's so awful. I don't know how anyone can watch 5 minutes of that.
It's really not.
Look, they're incredible athletes. They run for a long time. I'm not saying they're not great athletes. It's just a boring sport.
Oh, 100%. I mean, they never score, Somebody will come in and say, oh, did you see that 0-0 game? Woo!
Or 1-0,
Man,
that blowout.
Whoa. So, anyway, a lot of people got caught up in it. You'd hate it. I hate it. But I do like, and I'm with you, that Europeans have come over here, seen America, and said, we love this country.
This is amazing.
This is incredible what you all do over here. And we chronicled all this last week. You have ice. You have free refills on drinks. They're trying to take bottles of ranch dressing home, and the people are like, you can't get this on the plane. It's too much liquid. And they'll just chug it right there in the airport.
TSA released a statement. Don't chug the ranch in the TSA line, please.
That's what makes America great. Do you think they think America's just this awful, awful place because, of course, we're always at each other's throats?
Well, I think everybody's coming to the realization that we don't hate these people from the other countries. Our government has made us think that they're bad people.
Yes.
They're not bad people.
Yes. And I think they think the same of us.
Absolutely.
Then they get here. And you know what's really interesting is that the Europeans, the people from other countries, they're shocked when we just start up a conversation. If you're standing in line, we genuinely say, how's your day and what's going on and that kind of stuff. And they're stunned by this because in their culture, wherever they're from, they don't do that at all.
They put their heads down. They think it's weird when we go to other countries. They say you can always tell an American is an American because they smile at you.
Yes.
I'm like, just a smile? Like that's you guys are not living life to the fullest.
I think that makes us great. That is a great thing about America. Now, some cities are different. New York is different than Nashville. The southern cities, of course, were so much friendlier. So friendly. And, BB Shea was talking after the Knicks won the championship. I think New York is just on its own by itself. Chicago people are really friendly. But New York, they're just,
I'll
just
say
go.
about New York, because New York City, of course, gets, that in itself is on its own. But in other parts of New York, because I've never even been to New York City, but the people they're not necessarily as friendly, but they will talk to you.
Yes.
They're boisterous, talkative people. It's not that they just have a different demeanor about them.
I think we meant New York City. We kind of lumped them all together.
Yeah.
New York City is a completely different planet.
It's just, but although once I was in Boston to see the Red Sox play, my first time ever in Boston, and I was on a busy street, like right at we were at stop, and we're standing there, and the traffic is just rolling by. And I was looking for a place called Legal Seafood, which I think now is like a chain. But at that time, I was like, somebody said you have to eat at Legal Seafood. And so I'm next to this guy, and the traffic just zoom, zoom, zoom. And I said, can you instruct me on how to get to the closest Legal Seafood? He said, yeah, walk straight ahead. And the cars, of course, I would have been bowled over by traffic. He's like, walk straight ahead. And I was like, oh, do you mean? He took off. They don't care about any. At that point, at least in Boston, they weren't friendly at all. New York, I don't know. You're right. They're boisterous and they are different. But most of these cities, these folks from other countries are saying, we love all these things you have in America, like ice and that kind of stuff. And I would say to any of the Asian countries that use chopsticks, take a fork back with you. Show them how to do it.
You think the TSA allows that?
If you can take a fork back,
take them.
Take a fork, take a spoon, and say, "Here's what we should. Here's what we should be using."
So much easier to shovel the food in if you have a fork or a spoon.
Exactly. I also made the decision, and this we're looking at the box office today. Toy Story 5 did incredibly well. I just heard that this is the biggest year for box office at the movies, the actual theater, since 2019. So that's pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And they're having a huge year this year. I think Obsession's done a lot for that.
Mm-hmm.
Toy Story 5 had a huge opening. What else has been big this year? Was there one to open at Memorial Day that I don't know about that's enormous? I never know.
I'm sure there has. I can't think right now.
I know that that Disclosure Day movie was supposed to be a bigger deal, and it just, I won't say it flopped. It did okay, but it was... That's the movie they were pushing.
Oh, Spielberg's. Though.
Yeah. They pushed it at every movie I've seen for the past 6 months. And
it didn't do well.
It didn't. And Obsession, which I never saw a trailer for, it's still, I think, in maybe third place.
I like that. Yeah, it is. I like it when a little movie you never heard of starts doing well. That one has really taken off, obviously. But Toy Story 5 did incredibly well. And I tried to get my kids and my wife to go see it this weekend. None of them want to. I might just take in a matinee today, just apropos of nothing, just run over there and watch it. I haven't done that in 20 years, where you just, in the middle of the day, you just veer toward the theater, give me a seat, and let's watch it.
I love that. Do it.
I should.
I would like to point out this is a children's movie.
And I'll be alone.
In principle. So even if you can just hire a child actor to play your kid.
Yeah, I don't have any kids. My kids are adult now. I'll be in there by myself.
It's a weird look. Just consider it's a weird look.
Didn't even think about that, Rachel. That's a very good point.
I didn't think of that either.
Because that would be if I had kids and I was in the theater with my little kids and then I just saw you walk in and sit down like 2 seats down, I'd be like, what is it?
Oh.
And then you may cry too, which would make it even more weird.
Ooh, it's a good point.
Yeah.
I have it. That's a grown man alone seeing Toy Story 5.
The only way to maybe be a little bit less intimidating, you got to sit on the front row. You can't sit in the back.
I was going to sit in the very back corner.
Yeah.
I was.
With the hoodie on.
I was.
Maybe
I really was.
If you could go to a costume store and wear like a Buzz Lightyear costume or something, because then they would just think that you were like really into it.
Man, I didn't even think of that. Last movie I did that with was Lion King. I didn't have kids, and I wanted to see Lion King. I was about 24. Walked right in there by myself, and everybody just scattered. Hey, I got the theater to myself.
Yeah.
What are you going to do here? I thought this was going to be a big hit. No, I just thought I'm going to go see Toy Story 5. Now, that gives me some pause just thinking about that. Maybe I should buy a ticket for Obsession and then go to Toy Story 5 and just sort of slip in.
I'm sorry, where are all the toys?
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, buy the Obsession ticket. I've done that before, too, you know. Have you ever done that when you were not of age and you buy an R-rated movie? I got kicked out once.
I've never been carded to go see a movie.
I went to see Eddie Murphy had a stand-up when I was about 15 or 16. Eddie Murphy had a stand-up that was at the theater, and it was hard R. And my friend and I wanted to go see that. And we were not of age. So we bought tickets to see An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. Mm-hmm. That's about a mouse. And we went in to see Eddie Murphy. Well, I couldn't believe it. The manager came in and shines a flashlight on us and says, let's see your tickets, boys. And we were both like, oh, lost my ticket. He goes, no tickets, no movie.
Ooh.
And I was like, well, I've got one in here somewhere. And so I fished it out. He goes, yeah, you're in Fievel Goes West.
Oh.
Underrated, by the way. We saw it. So the two of us were in there at age 16 seeing Fievel Goes West. He would not let us see the Eddie Murphy movie.
I told you my story like that.
Yes, similar.
It's similar. And I'm not proud of this. I blame the guy I was with. Mm-hmm. But we were going to go see a rated R movie when we were about 16.
Yep.
And I said, we can't go see this movie. They're going to ask to see our IDs. And he said, no, they won't.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, they will.
Yeah.
And he was like, just listen, sister, I got this.
Right, yeah.
So we walk in, did not purchase a ticket, walked into the theater.
You didn't even buy a ticket?
Nobody stopped us.
You didn't buy one?
No, and I was like, I had never done such a crime before, so I just trusted this guy, and I was like, what are we doing here? We sat down, and 2 rows in front of us, there were some other teenagers. Mm-hmm. And the people come in, and they're like, we need to see your IDs, or something. Like, we need to see your tickets and your ID.
Yeah.
And they looked up at us, and because we had not bought a ticket, we weren't on anybody's radar.
So you just saw it.
So they just thought, oh, well, they're fine.
Wow.
And we just watched it. We didn't pay for it or anything, and I felt terrible.
What'd you see? Do you remember?
Gosh, it was so long. I mean,
something really R-rated, obviously.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was. I think it got an R rating because of too many F words or something. But I wouldn't have watched something gory.
Yeah, no one's ever checked my ID. Period. They sold us the tickets for the Eddie Murphy thing, no problems. But then when we were in the theater, I should have said, if I'd had some cojones, I would have said, well, you sold me the ticket. I mean, you know, what are you going to... Oh, no, because we bought Fievel Goes West.
And you were in the wrong theater.
Sorry, we bought Fievel Goes West, and we just went into...
Did you just pretend that you accidentally walked into the wrong theater?
I was wondering. I was like, oh, man, are we in the wrong theater? And the guy was like, yeah, come on, kids. Let's go to Fievel Goes West.
I don't know if they're going to put me on or not.
We are. What's up, Frankie? Hey, you're talking about Toy Story 5.
Man, that was horrible, man. I took my stolen candy from Dollar General in there, and I couldn't even eat it. It was bad.
It's not good?
No, it's terrible. I took my 9-year-old. I fell asleep, and when I woke up, I was trying to poke my eye out with the drink straw.
I can't. I'm really surprised to hear that. I thought it was.
I wanted to save you. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't go, man.
I'm very surprised. Now I'm torn on it. Thank you, Frankie. Appreciate it. Well, I didn't love 4. I thought was good, but they shouldn't have gone past 3.
Was there a heart-wrenching moment as promised?
Yeah, Frankie, did you any crying in the movie?
And, I cried because I was there watching it. I spent all that money.
Yeah, right.
Popcorn, drinks.
Man.
My 9-year-old came out and said, yeah, it was all right.
Oh, man. I hate hearing that's a real buzzkill. So thank you, Frankie. Appreciate the report on that. Now I'm all...
Don't know. Part of me thinks you should just go make your own opinion about it and see it anyway.
I did. Well, I Googled and said, how is it? And it was like, reviews are very, very strong. That it's very, very good for Toy Story 5. By the way, Joan Cusack, your girl.
My girl.
She says playing Jessie in the Toy Story series and doing that voice part is the most important thing she's ever done in her life, including raising her children.
Oh, my God.
I love this.
She's out there.
I love that.
That is so dramatic.
She is out there saying it. It is the most important thing she's ever done in her life, including raising the kids. Usually don't say that.
Yeah, and the kids can't do anything because they want to stay in the will.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Imagine
really.
how much money she's made from this franchise. It is important.
It's probably her biggest moneymaker.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't really know who does the voice. I mean, you have to sort of look into it. Joan Cusack, and she's become a big character, that Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jessie was in. She started in part 2.
That's right.
That's my favorite one.
2 was great.
I thought 2
just as good as 1.
Agreed. I thought better. I really thought, but 2 is my favorite. 3 has the most gut-wrenching moment, at least so far. And 1 I liked, of course, for the animation and everything. But 2, I thought, you know who does a great voice in 2 is Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer.
Who does he play?
He is the old cowboy.
Prospector.
He's the old prospector. Yeah. Have you seen Toy Story 2?
I haven't seen. I probably saw the first 1 or 2.
Yes.
But I don't remember.
Yeah. He is a great voice. Well, he's a great voice anyway. Other things going on today. It's National Kissing Day. Rachel, what makes a great kiss?
Keep your tongue in your mouth.
It's also National Onion Ring Day. BB Shea, what makes a great onion ring?
It's all in the breading. I'm glad you asked.
Keep your tongue in your mouth on both.
Yes.
Don't put your tongue too far. Really, keep your tongue in your mouth on a great kiss? You don't like at least not a first kiss.
I feel like, I think that some guys, like, their first thought is, I must get my tongue as far in her mouth as I possibly can. And it's okay if they touch a little bit, but I don't want your tongue in my mouth.
I understand that. There's a Sex and the City episode where they talk about one of them's dating a bad guy, Charlotte. And I'm a Charlotte. All right? Let me confess.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched the show?
I haven't.
That's one for you now.
I know. I need to get on. You guys always suggest all these things. There's too many.
Very sexual, obviously. So Charlotte, and I'm a Charlotte, is dating a bad kisser. And his thing was he flicked his tongue in and out of the mouth like a snake.
Okay, yeah.
And she hated that. But they discussed it, and the one that came back as worst was clam mouth, where you stick it all the way in like a clam, and then it just lays there.
Yeah.
They were saying that's awful. That's an awful kiss. So a good kiss is just a little bit of tongue, a nice leaning, not too much.
And also being careful not to suffocate the other person. Because sometimes, one nostril is a little stuffed up, and it feels like you're being suffocated and murdered.
Get mashed on. You can't breathe. And then you're like flailing. The onion ring, it's all about the breading.
It's all about the breading, man.
You don't dip them in anything?
No, I'm not a big dipper.
Well, I like them in ranch.
Ranch.
Ranch is great.
I'm not a ranch guy, but I think it's all in the breading. I mean, it's got to be crispy, not flaky, but crispy, I think.
Well, one time we used to have a restaurant here, Rockola Cafe.
Oh.
You know Rockola?
Yes.
Great onion rings. The first time I ever went, I'm from Asheboro, NC. So we came up to Greensboro, and we went to Rockola Cafe for somebody's 13th birthday. And I got the onion rings, and I thought, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Welcome to the big city.
God, yeah. I was like, if they have this here, this is where I want to live. And it was more flaky. It would crisp off the onion. You know what I'm saying? There's it was like a stringer onion. But, God, I loved them. And I dipped them in ranch and said, Mama.
I want to live here.
And she said, son, I'm worried about you. You're thick in your chest. And that's when I started developing my man boobs. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's why I told Katie, like, why is Biggie not here today? Man boobs.
That'll do it.
Gut. Legs. Fluid. Fat. It's time we should play our the AI-generated song. It's called Biggie's Not Here Today.
Yeah.
We should play it every time he's out. These are emails we've gotten in the last 3 months based on what's transpired since we lost Chris Demm off this program.
Chris Kelly is so stupid. Chris Kelly is so awkward. Chris Kelly is probably the most overpaid man in the history of radio. The wrong Chris retired. There is no way the show will make it to the end of the year. Why is Biggie not there today? He's such dead weight. He should quit. The only good thing about this show is Red Rasho. She is hot. Chris Kelly is the least talented hack ever to get a paycheck. I can't believe a boring loser like Chris Kelly is rich because of his lame ass show.
I won't pretend it doesn't hurt. When you hear it, I won't pretend. And I think we're going to make it to the end of the year. Now, it's just summer.
Yeah. We've made it this far.
We've made it this far. It's Is it the first day of summer, or was over the weekend? The first day of summer.
I think it was it yesterday? Today's 22nd.
So
the summer solstice should have been yesterday.
Yes, and everyone was celebrating the first day of summer. You must hate this time of year with your pale skin.
I stay mostly indoors. We had a cookout yesterday, and I got my food and went back inside.
Yeah, you didn't go out at all? I don't blame you.
No.
Not with your pale skin. How was I know you had double family get-togethers. Went well for Father's Day?
Yeah. I mean, it was all right. They meet too late, in my opinion.
What time did they get together?
We met at 5:30.
Ridiculous.
Oh, my
I know.
God.
By the time we were
5:30?
by the time we were eating, it was bedtime. I mean,
Good Lord. What are they thinking? No, you can't do that. Next year the U.S. Opens at Pebble Beach. I won't see the end of it. Pebble Beach, they go later. It's on the West Coast. I enjoyed this week's tournament, though.
It was a great tournament.
It was. That guy, I hear that guy is not very well liked.
Wyndham Clark.
Yeah. I think he's a little full of himself.
I can see it. He had a bad moment a year or two ago.
It was last year.
Oh, it was last year, yeah.
He tore up the clubhouse because he didn't make the cut. And then this year he was leading big going into Sunday and almost blew it. He was this close to blowing the lead, but he got it. He got it done. Mm-hmm. So I was very impressed with that. I had BB Shea make a summer montage. Let's see if your montage is as good as Biggie's usually are.
Summer officially.
Swimsuits? Look like you're getting a little red. Maybe you ought to put some sunblock on.
You got a spray-on tan?
The Speedo is completely acceptable.
It's too hot.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's summer. I'm not blushing. I'm sunburned. We're going to the beach. You coming?
The beach is a perfect place to pick up chicks.
I got sand in my butt. I can't hardly walk.
It's time to barbecue and grill. And
Somebody get this man a burger.
I barbecue with this dude.
Barbecue, music.
In summer.
It's terrible.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd like that.
It's terrible. Biggie's so much better at making seasonal montages.
hey, he included a Friends line in there.
I did like that. That's, he's trying to get. That's just you're just sucking up now.
Yeah.
No point in doing that.